everybody, welcome to the Cryptidiots, a show where two big dumb idiots make revelrous goofs about the unknown.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I kind of crushed it.
Yeah, that was great.
And I'm your Mad Hatter Dan.
Okay, and I am...
I want you to know that wasn't good.
I do know.
Well, okay. Aside from it just being separately not good, like it doesn't really apply.
Okay, gotcha. So it's bad and also irrelevant.
Yeah, it's a bad joke. It's like a hat on a hat on a hat on another hat. Yeah.
Well, I'm John, the folk boy.
Folk boy?
Folk boy.
Not fuck boy. But folk boy.
Folk boy.
Okay, but can I say it like fuck boy? Like folk boy?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Was that with the joke?
I'm folk boy John.
I'm folk boy. That's good. I can't wait to hear about folk boy John. As our listeners know, this is where we've got a new format for the show where one of us will just talk about a little cryptid bit, and then the other one will talk about one cryptid, and then they'll face off against our previous winner, which was the Loveland Frogman.
Yep.
Bested the Snallygaster, not in battle. Snallygaster is a formidable opponent in battle.
Yeah, but we're looking for well-rounded cryptids, and socially, I think the Loveland Frogman stood a head above.
That's
a phrase,
leap
right?
above.
There you go.
Yeah,
sure.
I just thought an opportunity to do a pun. Also, the Loveland Frogman being a bipedal anthropomorphic man, as we know, he has favor in our matchups.
True.
Unintentionally.
Yeah.
Because we're specious and sexist.
Apparently, yeah. I think we find it hard to imagine hanging out with like an amorphous blob,
right?
You know,
which is our problem. I think
agree.
we need to fix that.
I agree. I think we need to keep an open mind. Right. We won't have that problem this time, though.
Okay, well, spoilers.
We won't need to address that problem.
Great.
That's what I should
That's
say.
for the best. I think the first step is recognizing your problems, and then the second step is to doing everything possible to never have to
avoid confronting it.
Yeah, avoid confronting it, exactly.
Totally. And I feel like let's just call this season 2.
Season 2. Okay, so an 8-episode season, that's not unreasonable.
Yeah.
Okay. I do want to shout out, we're in the dozens of regular listeners, which is awesome. It is good for a nothing podcast that we haven't done any advertising on.
That's way more than I ever would have expected.
So hey, thanks to all you early listeners. Actually, DM us or reach out to us because we'll add you to some club when we're rich and famous.
Yeah.
From this podcast.
Yeah.
But
I just feel like we need to draw a line between those first 8 episodes because we had a little bit of a interregnum.
What the fuck was that word?
That's the period between kings.
Oh, like reigning,
interregnum.
In between reigns.
Exactly.
But it sounds like a butt thing.
It's not.
It does, though.
You say that about every word.
Yeah, but that one? Interrectum?
So we had the first 8 episodes, then took some time off, and now we're back, and we've done
I just really wanted you to address that sounded like a butt thing.
I'm not going to.
Okay. Yes.
And, now we're ready to dive into season 2.
Yeah. I like season 2. I think that's right.
What's going on in the cryptid world? Do you have a cryptid bit?
I do. Well, so no. I did look around for some cryptid bits and some news, and there was some interesting things. But then I had a much more interesting idea, and I promise I will get back to real cryptid news at some point. But your last week's parade thing kind of got me thinking cryptid bits can be just fun shit.
Yeah.
Just fun thought ideas.
100%, yeah.
Which is what today's is.
Okay.
I'll
be the judge of that.
It's going to be very fun.
Okay.
What I realized is in season 1, we just barely made the minimum number for a solid bracket.
Right.
You need 16 teams to have a solid, good bracket, 8 on either side.
Don't explain a bracket to me.
Right. You've always been a proponent of the bracket. So I made a bracket with randomized. It's based on the order in which they appeared. So like Dogman, or actually the Dover Demon was 1 seed.
Yep.
And then the Dogman was 2 seed, and so on and so forth. And it kind of it actually randomized it in a pretty solid way.
Okay.
So at step 1, I think I've only done the first round.
Yep.
So we're gonna decide because we have none of the people have battled each other before.
Okay.
Pure battle. We're just doing pure battle strength.
Okay.
That's step 2. We're gonna work through the bracket together.
Okay.
In as much time as we decide we want to spend on this.
Okay.
But second step, we don't love AI. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But it has its places, and I did figure out one critical place for AI.
Okay.
Which is making very academic arguments as to which cryptids would win in a fight. So I asked AI every single bracket matchup what it would say is the winner, and it did a fucking awesome job at it.
Okay.
So I'm going to compare its results, and I saved some of its rationale. It said some very funny things. I'm going to share its rationale as we go through to see how close we get to.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds to me like OpenAI is probably training their models on our podcast.
I had literally the same thought because I can't remember. I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was a fact about one of the cryptids that it pulled up that I was like, I think I made that up.
Right.
I think I'm the only one who
The Dover
said
Demon wears
that.
a purple suit.
Exactly. It wasn't that, but it was something like that. I was like, I don't think that's lore. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna argue about the winner of this bracket. AI made some very surprising picks, I want to say, and it did a pretty good job. So I'm going to try to recuse myself from a lot of the arguments, or at least I'm going to try to something I do really well is compartmentalizing.
Sure.
Like trauma and things like that.
Yeah.
Anxiety, depression.
I know none of your intrusive thoughts ever spill over into this podcast.
Never do. So I'm going to compartmentalize the part of my brain where I've read AI's rationale.
Yeah.
But so if I'm a little bit silent as you're working through things, that's why. Because I'm like,
yeah.
I have an argument, but AI made that argument.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Now we're not going to know where Dan ends and AI begins.
This is the start of it.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to become a cyborg.
Yeah.
So, okay. So like I said, I think we'll go relatively quickly.
I think we should record the entire podcast under the guise of it being a lightning round. Just everything we do. We should be thinking lightning round, and then we will record a normal length podcast.
And no tangents, just fucking. Yep, got it. Moving on. Yeah, definitely. That's where good comedy lies too. Is not yes anding, just yes. Next.
You're right.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Again, we can go as quickly as you want. First one, Dover Demon versus the Loveland Frogman.
And we're going, you want to put parameters on this that we're just going by power.
Pure battle.
Okay.
And but not like physical power. There's some of them, as you remember, have like metaphysical powers, sex appeal. No, maybe not sex appeal. The other thing that I think is critical here is we're operating in neutral territory. So I'll give an example of that. Imagine these are not two that go up against each other necessarily. Imagine it's the Oklahoma octopus versus the giant sky clam. Mm-hmm. Let's say that the Oklahoma octopus is in 10 feet of water, but has the ability to kind of come out.
Yeah.
And kind of jump at the giant sky clam.
Sure.
It's neutral territory.
Right. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I get that. But also, while you were explaining that, I just kept thinking, what are we doing with our lives?
I'm pumped about it. I was doing this bracket, and I was like, I'm having so much fun here. I love a bracket. I once did a bracket of Tom Hanks movies. I'll pull it up sometime.
Well, let's do a bracket of the best things to do a bracket.
Great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Let's do that now.
Okay.
Cryptids will win the whole way through.
All right, let's get into it.
What did you do on Saturday night? Oh, I did a bracket of 16 random cryptids. All right. Dover Demon, Loveland Frogman.
I think the Loveland Frogman wins this one. I'm not aware of the Dover Demon having any powers.
100%. I couldn't agree more, and that's basically what I agreed as well. Was key thing here, Loveland Frogman may not be crazy strong. Dover Demon has nothing.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so Loveland Frogman move on. 16 seed beat a 1 seed, by the way.
Wow.
It's literally
Big
just
time
based
upside.
on order of
Yeah.
appearance. It doesn't really count. Okay, next one. The Michigan Dogman versus the Alplucra.
I think the Dogman wins.
The Dogman wins. The AI said, agreed. That is a truly bizarre pairing of cryptids. The classic David and Goliath match is what it said. And then it said, if the Dogman is awake and aware, the fight is over in a single moment. Which I thought was just like, yeah.
Fair.
If it's asleep during its battle, then yeah, the Alplucra's got it.
Yeah. Oh, true. Because that's when the Alplucra strikes.
Right, but
yeah.
I don't.
But it's also a pretty obvious conceit that if you were analyzing college basketball teams, and an analyst was like, if one of these teams falls asleep,
One of them's asleep though.
then I think they may lose.
Don't have a shot. Exactly.
Hearing you recite what AI is contributing to this is filling me with rage.
Oh, I know. I can tell. You hate AI more than I do. But there's a place for AI in this world, and this is it.
But honestly, if we just silo AI into cryptid brackets as a society, I think
here's
we're
my
in a better
argument.
place, yeah.
Here's my argument that this is the right use case for AI.
Yeah.
Cryptids are based on no fact whatsoever.
Right.
They're based on just hive mind share.
Uh-huh.
Human beings are challenged by truly consuming all of this non-factual evidence. Humans are good at remembering facts, but not like, well, Jimbo said the Stylogaster did this, and like the hive mind is challenging.
Uh-huh.
AI can truly analyze all of that lore and assess like the degree to which it's true, and then apply it in this scenario.
Suppose. Yeah.
It's kind of the perfect use case for AI.
I'm surprised that isn't more in the headlines.
Also, AI made a point in this battle that I was like, fuck. And that's ultimately who won the battle, the whole thing, which I will not tell you.
Okay.
Okay, next. Tommyknockers versus the Giant Sky Clan.
This is a really tough one. I think the Tommyknockers, they are a little bit more magical.
Okay.
I don't really know about the head-to-head battle, but I'm thinking, and this is not the best way to assess, but like I would rather battle the Sky Clan than the Tommyknockers.
You would, okay.
And
because, well, why? Because this is where I had.
Because the Tommyknockers could lay a curse upon me.
Oh, that's true.
And
that's
I could even
curse.
think I won and then get hit by a bus.
So then there's another point here to be made, but I think I'll hold off on making it. There's a critical point to be made, but you're saying Tommyknocker?
Yes.
Okay. Next up, the Globster versus Penelope.
Penelope, that's the easy one.
That's
Globster doesn't do anything.
It was like, all right, that one was a gimme. AI described the Globster as, just said, well, it's an amorphous decaying blob. So
can't get around that.
Do much about it. I love every time I reference the AI. I can see you just get so angry. All right, moving on. This one's a tough one. So feel free to take your time. The Black-Eyed Children versus the Fresno Nightcrawler.
Ooh.
Yeah. I will spoil this one to say AI was like, it's a stalemate. There's no winner.
Huh.
Then I pushed it to say, well, pick a winner, and it inevitably did.
I think it's the Black-Eyed Children.
Go ahead. Why?
Do they not have power? Are they just creepy?
No, they do. They they first of all their goal is to like fill you with dread, and then also give you like crazy bad luck.
Okay.
So they kind of curse you.
I'm not aware of a power that the Night Walker has.
Doesn't really have one.
Yeah, besides looking like pants. And I don't think that comes in handy.
I mean, but it does come in leggy. But yeah, that's essentially what it is. It like fills you with dread and makes you really unlucky and can cause really bad psychological harm. I guess.
Yeah, I give it to them then.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think the Fresno Nightcrawler has any abilities.
Right.
My only thought was that like we don't necessarily know if it's tangible.
Uh-huh.
So if it's intangible, like you can't do anything to it.
You could still fill it with dread.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, and then it just kills itself.
I guess, yeah.
All right, fair enough. Okay, this one broke my heart. Just the battle itself. Not the winner or loser. It just broke my heart. The Vegetable Man versus the Oklahoma Octopus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think the Oklahoma Octopus wins this one.
Okay, go on.
I think that we have been imagining the Vegetable Man as like a power lifter. And I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay, so this is actually, I'm remembering now, this is the one where AI described one of its powers as like the ability to suck blood and heal itself. I think it got that from us because I do remember. Yes, I do remember you mentioning that.
Okay.
But like, it didn't necessarily say like it sucked blood to heal itself. It just said like it just touched someone and then felt better.
Oh,
like I don't think it ever ascribed a mechanism.
Yeah.
We did.
Right.
So I think we may have contributed to the zeitgeist.
Wow.
But you're saying it's the Oklahoma Octopus?
Well, no, I forgot that he has self-healing power. The Vegetable Man does.
Potentially.
So, according to us,
yeah.
Probably still the Oklahoma Octopus. I mean, he has a gun.
He does have a gun, which AI did not know.
But like, that's not even a joke. Like in the lore of the Oklahoma Octopus, the people who have cited him say he has a gun, right?
One person. It's a stretch to say it's in the lore, but it's not wrong.
Okay.
It was an article about the Oklahoma Octopus talking about the people who have died. No, sorry. It was an article about the people who had died in the lake, referencing the Oklahoma Octopus and referencing that one of the bodies had a bullet wound in its head.
Oh, and then so we drew the conclusion that...
He said.
Right. Okay.
So, but it's up to us whether or not and I say yes, frankly, that the Oklahoma Octopus has one single gun, not 8 guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not 8. Yeah, it's true. Not one for every hand. You know what? Actually, Vegetable Man wins because even if he gets shot, he can self-heal.
Right.
And I think at a certain point, you just wear your opponent down.
That's a lot of this is just pure exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Tell me about it.
This one I think is an incredibly easy one, and I even hate that it was even part of this. It actually made me angry thinking about it, but thankfully it was out quickly. The Abaguchi, not the one I hate, versus the Sam Down Clam.
Oh.
Sam Down Clown.
Well, I think the Abaguchi wins because it's like a land piranha.
Yeah, it's way better in every way than
I think you would be so satisfied watching this battle, just watching the Abaguchi tear the Sam Down Clown from limb from limb.
I would pay thousands for it. Thousands. There was one fact that I learned in doing this about Sam the Sandown Clam that maybe you learned but didn't come up. Do you know how it eats?
No.
It's got like a riddle for how it eats, and I'm not going to get it right, but it's like a blueberry through the ear and out the eye is how it eats.
What? I hate that cryptid.
Yeah. Oh wait, berry into the ear, out the eye, and into the mouth. Yeah, it's mode of eating. Yep. It's the worst cryptid.
Oh my god.
It's the worst cryptid.
Hate him.
All right, finally in the first round, but the rest will go fast. Mongolian deathworm versus the squonk.
Oh, well, yeah. Squonk's dead.
Yeah. Squonk's dead.
If he even shows up to the tournament,
literally,
he's dead.
Yes. The second the battle starts, dead. Just dead. Okay.
Interesting, though, to have the desert creature go up against essentially a puddle. Maybe that could actually
do something.
Slow him down for the next round.
It doesn't subsist on water or not water, though.
Well, he can't like water if he's living in a desert.
I mean, the camels like water. They just don't need as much of it.
I think I'm right.
I don't like salads. I gotta eat one every once in a while.
Yeah, but you don't live in a salad. He lives in a desert.
We've lost the analogy here.
What, he would live in a rainforest if he liked wet.
Why don't camels live in rainforests then?
Because they don't like wet.
They do like wet. They just don't live in wet.
Because they don't. Because they want to live in dry.
That's just where they exist.
You think they just rolled a dice and went there?
Pangea existed.
You think they just had a globe and spun it and put their finger on?
Basically,
No.
Biologically, historical biology, Pangea existed. Everyone emigrated to where they wanted to be, and where they didn't want to be.
Thank you.
Although I would argue evolution, it was probably like some sort of horse creature that just evolved to not like water. Anyway,
impossible.
Mongolian deathworm wins. I want you to know that so far, despite your hatred, so far you are 100% in alignment with AI. Yeah.
Man, that's I mean, I do kind of subscribe to the fact that like if you dislike someone or something about someone, it's a reflection of what you don't like about yourself.
Yeah, and I would definitely argue that you are a mirror image of AI in every way. Yeah. Maybe in your social skills.
Damn it.
All right, let's power through these last few. The Loveland Frogman versus the Michigan Dogman.
Dogman.
Yeah. I mean, there's not even like but the Frogman.
No, it's like it's the right matchup where it's just overpowering one or the other, and
right.
There's not like a magic skill involved, so it's Dogman.
Also, did you know, which I didn't know, the Dogman is supposedly 500 pounds?
No.
I did not realize that.
Me neither.
When I saw it, it looked like maybe 320. Maybe.
Maybe you saw a baby Dogman.
Oh, dog baby.
Yeah. Dog boy.
Dog boy. Maybe. The Tommyknocker versus Penelope.
I think it's Penelope because I think Penelope couldn't care less if she gets cursed. Like she is essentially already poisoned and cursed.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think she's
just going at it.
She is literally biting their little heads off.
Oh, I didn't know what B word you were going. I thought you were going to say something about her butt. She's just ripping through them, and they're casting curses. And she's like, "Fuck off."
I'm literally picturing is it Goya, the painter, and Jupiter eating his son.
Oh, I hate that painting.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what I'm picturing. Penelope would be doing
it in my head right now, but I know I hate it. I think my brain erases it every time.
That's what Penelope would be doing to the Tommyknocker.
Yep. Saturn devouring his son. Okay, so we're doing Penelope.
Yep.
Actually, is a very good analogy, that painting.
Thank you.
Yeah. AI.
AI did not bring up Goya.
You don't know.
God damn it.
You don't know. Black-Eyed Children versus the Vegetable Man. Yeah.
I think Vegetable Man. I think he has mental fortitude in addition to self-healing, where if he was filled with dread, like he
could heal his brain?
Yes, he would crush it with his mind.
Okay,
vice.
that's a fair argument, because I was going to say, just based on his general vibe, I mean, I don't want to hurt you. I'm just here. That like typically the people who are that cool are mentally pretty weak, like myself.
Yeah.
So that the Black-Eyed Children would actually really fuck with his brain. But I think you make a fair point that he could just as easily heal his brain.
Yeah, I feel like he's one of those people who it's not like a stoic outlook, but it is like everything just kind of rolls off his back.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Vegetable Man. You have diverged from AI now twice.
Oh,
Can I tell you where yet?
Sure. Yeah.
AI says Tommyknockers are winning against Penelope, and I will not tell you why yet. One more.
Okay.
One more time. One more go against. And then Black-Eyed Children against Vegetable Man, because they argued the psychological damage is stronger than his ability to heal himself. But I like that he can heal his brain too.
Yeah, and they are typically encountering humans.
Right.
And the human mental frailty.
Wait.
Vegetable Man is both a vegetable
and a man.
And we think an alien too, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I think their powers, they could maybe not affect the Vegetable Man at all.
They always say the best way to have a healthy brain is to eat a lot of vegetables.
Do they?
So
yeah.
Abaguchi versus the Mongolian deathworm. Critical point, and I think I over-exaggerated this in the description of the Mongolian deathworm. Very rarely described as giant. Most of the time, 5 to 7 feet.
It's basically a snake.
A big snake.
Yeah. Okay. And it's one Abaguchi or a herd.
It's up to you. I mean, I do travel. I would argue it could be a few because it's the only one that specifically said they travel in packs. Well, and the Tommyknockers, but.
And just the tense of the word, I think, is like Abaguchi is like fish, where it could be one or many.
Abaguchi.
I think.
Abagander. What's good for the Abaguchi is good for the Abagander.
I like that. I think the Mongolian deathworm, though, because it can spit poison.
Yeah.
And if it's aware that it's in a battle scenario, it's pulling that out.
It's going nuts. It's electrified. It's spitting poison. If you touch it, you get poisoned.
Yeah.
I agree. Again, though, AI said the Abaguchi, which is shocking to me. So while you were 100% aligned in your first round, your second round only one. Oh, no, one aligned, which is the Michigan Dogman.
Good. I'm happy about that.
What I'm glad about, though, is you've done what I had hoped for, and I think the most epic battle, as is always the case in a bracket, is happening in the semifinal, not in the final.
Okay, yeah.
The Michigan Dogman versus Penelope, which we did already kind of talk about, but this is our real opportunity to get into it.
Wow, that's a really good matchup.
That's a battle.
That's like, I think we need to change the venue for that. You know, like instead, that's like when you go from like the regional.
Sure. Yeah. To something more stately.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bigger venue, nationally televised game.
Yep.
Like the Astrodome.
A lot more blood money.
Or the Coliseum.
Right.
Penelope versus Dogman.
I think you know the answer.
I think it's Penelope.
Why?
Because she has superhuman strength. She's 7 feet tall. They're about the same size.
They're about the same height.
He has weight on her.
But she's also just humanoid.
Yeah.
She doesn't really have claws. She's strong. She doesn't have claws or teeth or fangs.
Yeah.
So you're basically pitting, like... Basically, the question here is, like, dog versus or wolf versus man.
Right.
Man versus wolf, but big.
Right.
Big man versus big wolf.
Okay, you're right. It's the dog man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to skew you, but don't be silly.
No, you're right. Well, I was thinking because Penelope shakes mobile homes like they're vending machines.
Which is a fact that you're, like, obsessed with. It's like the one you keep coming back to.
It's just like one of those images, you know, like
Sure.
Sure.
So your argument, though, is that perhaps the Penelope is stronger than the Dogman in general.
I think she is probably about even.
Okay. But
you do bring up a good point with like fangs and claws and everything. I think that's just like, you know, that's like 12 knives.
Right. Yeah. I frankly wasn't going to allow you to say Penelope.
Fair. Yeah, that's fair. And that's why we do this together.
Right. So the first one to enter the final is the Michigan Dogman.
Okay.
The next semifinal, yeah, I agree. The Vegetable Man versus the Mongolian Deathworm.
Self-healing thing is going to be really tough to overcome.
Really tough, yeah, and it has been in the past.
Yeah.
So,
man.
Yeah, dog. Vegetable. Frog. That's all the men we've done. Not me.
Okay. Man, I am stuck on this one. Like, I don't want the Vegetable Man to win just because he can't lose.
Well, okay. I think though then that becomes a matter of like the degree to the speed at which he can heal himself versus the amount of damage done unto him.
Right.
You know, like it's not as though it's an instantaneous hit me, I heal myself.
Right.
You know, remember he was walking through the woods like, hello, I need to heal myself. I forgot that he has a New Zealand accent. I had to add
it. Got it
at
at the end, yeah.
So, you know, Mongolian Deathworm can inflict a lot of damage. I'm not trying to skew you here. I just want to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a tough one. It's yeah. They didn't come up, so actually I'll weigh in more. This didn't come up with AI. I would argue, here's an argument I could make. The Vegetable Man, very agile.
Yeah.
Can leap at 25-foot strides. Remember?
Yeah.
Mongolian Deathworm, I'm not sure is super accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting at stuff. It's got to be facing you, you know?
Yep.
I think maybe the Vegetable Man could dodge it more often.
Yep.
Now, granted, though, he touches the Mongolian Deathworm. The Mongolian Deathworm poisons when you touch it.
Right, but okay, we might have to pause the podcast and do an experiment here.
Okay, yep. I'll put some poison on me.
I'm going to focus on the electricity part.
Okay.
If I take a fork and stick it in an outlet, it's going to do some damage to me.
Yeah.
If I take a fork, stick it in a cabbage, and then
it's going to do some damage to the cabbage.
Is it?
For sure.
Is it?
Yeah. Because all that's happening with the fork is it's getting really hot. It's just getting super hot.
Okay.
Quickly.
Okay.
So it's going to burn the cabbage a little bit.
But that's not
as bad. You're right, because it has a higher water content.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not going to give it a heart attack because it doesn't have one.
True.
No shade, but...
True. No heart in the Vegetable Man. But a lot of soul.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Man, I guess I'm doing backflips here trying to find a way for the Vegetable Man to win, but I think it might be the Mongolian Deathworm.
I don't know. Yeah. So it can't heal itself because it at least counteracts it. The poison and the healing.
Okay.
If you touch the Mongolian Deathworm, you get poisoned.
Yep, okay.
So we'll just counteract those.
Mm-hmm.
The Mongolian Deathworm isn't easily hitting it, but the Vegetable Man doesn't necessarily have an attack.
Right.
So
he has to touch it to...
Yeah.
Unless he brings like a machete.
Yeah, or like drops a rock on it.
Right.
You know, because we're not in there's an environment here.
I think it should be like the old Coliseum where it's like, hey, we're gonna like scatter some weapons about, and if you can get yourself to it.
Okay, well then if we're explicitly doing that, I think the Vegetable Man.
Yeah.
Because he's so agile, he's so quick, he can move so fast. If there's no weapons involved, then it's just a waiting game for the Mongolian Deathworm. I'll just keep shooting you till I eventually hit.
Right.
But if there's a weapon involved, I think the Vegetable Man's got it.
I think we, as Emperor Overlords of this, we would recognize that we need to make it more interesting and throw a weapon into the ring.
We would juice that carrot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Vegetable Man may not execute how we want him to, but I think we got to give him a chance, and I think he would.
I think he's going to win. I think he's just real agile. I like him.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving him on. So the final countdown, in true form, and we got to really look into our souls because it's a man versus a man.
Well,
damn it.
It did feel inevitable because these are...
I'll tell you, it wasn't inevitable with AI.
That's because AI is stupid.
Okay. Wait till I tell you what argument it made for the ultimate winner.
Okay.
You're going to be pretty impressed.
Okay. I think that this is what we wanted because it's becoming increasingly clear that these are our two favorite cryptids.
Yeah, absolutely. Other than the Squonk.
Yeah.
And they have gone up against each other before, but it was in the well-rounded battle. I don't remember what we said, just specifically battle. So it's an open playing field here.
Yeah. I think probably Dogman.
Well, okay. I actually think the Mongolian Deathworm was a more formidable opponent to the Vegetable Man.
True.
Couldn't heal.
Yep.
Dogman's really fast. He's a wolf.
Yeah.
But how do you catch something that can jump 25 feet at a time?
That's true, but now we've also thrown a couple spears and bows and arrows into the ring.
Yeah, that's true. And also, actually, if we're playing, did you watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
The Pedro Pascal's character?
Right.
He was winning the whole time, the quick guy, and then eventually the other guy exploded his head.
Yeah.
Big guy.
You're going to get tired eventually if you're jumping around like that.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good battle.
But I don't know. Is that right? You think that the Dogman wins? Because I could be convinced either way.
I'm gonna always have an edge. I'm gonna always have a proclivity for the speedy, agile guy.
Yeah.
So I'm 51-49 for the Vegetable Man.
You know what? I mean, my own argument just now that you will tire out eventually. that was an argument against the vegetable man, but I do think that you could say that he will tire out the dog man until he's like really ready to strike, and then he ultimately wins.
And the dog man's probably not going to use weapons, I don't think, because it's got weapons. And the vegetable man picks up the spear, throws it, dodges. I think. Are we ready?
Vegetable man?
Vegetable man wins it.
Okay. Yeah, I feel good about that.
Okay. So in John's bracket, the vegetable man won.
Okay.
I want you to tell me who you think, and I'm going to tell you it's nowhere near where we ended up.
Okay.
Where you ended up. Who do you think AI was the final battle, and then was the winner?
How much is it going to piss me off?
A lot. Yeah, extensively. Not as much as it could, but a lot.
Okay. So I know that it had the black-eyed children going farther than we did.
It did.
I find it hard to believe that it would make an argument for it to win overall. So I don't know. Maybe the Mongolian deathworm is what
wins
the whole thing
for AI.
Yeah. What was it?
It is in the final battle. The Abaguchi, because its whole argument with the Abaguchi on that side of the house is it did go up against the black-eyed children, but it is explicitly not human and doesn't have a human brain, so it'll just fucking go nuts.
Yeah.
It did say something funny actually. It said,
God damn.
The Abaguchi ignores the mental paralysis and sees two to three small, soft-bodied creatures that represent an easy meal and a threat to be eliminated. So it would just go nuts on them.
Yeah, I think that's right.
But that's not the winner of the whole thing. Winner of the whole thing is the Tommyknocker. And it made a really good argument. It didn't actually talk about the curses all that much. With the Tommyknockers. I think maybe a little bit. Its whole argument was the Tommyknockers live underground. They don't really come up, and they can manipulate the earth. So a couple of good times, they make a cleft in the ground, and the thing trips and hurts itself. Eventually, lure it into a cave. Cave collapse. It's dead.
Okay, that's to me a stretch, but
I think it's dead on. I
mean, I do think that's how it would happen.
They can manipulate the earth.
Yeah, I think that's how it would probably that would be the approach that the Tommyknockers would take. I don't know if that would be against the rules though.
We'd have to set those rules. The other argument it made is none of these creatures can get to the Tommyknocker. It's underground and will stay underground.
See, that's where I think like AI needs to have some flexibility to appreciate that like this is taking place in an Indianapolis basketball court.
Sure, okay. I explicitly said it wasn't. I explicitly said to you and AI that this is neutral territory where like the environment can have any impact that favors. I should have mentioned that. But.
See, this is the beauty of humanity is sometimes we just don't listen.
That's true.
And miss key details.
Anyway, I said that could take 5 minutes or an hour and a half, and we were much closer to the longer scale. I would argue I think the most powerful cryptid we've come up against now is the Vegetable Man.
Yeah.
Officially.
And that's to say nothing of his great personality.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
How did he lose? Who did he lose to? I don't know.
So it must have been one of those technicalities that we didn't feel good about.
Yeah. We just wanted to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's our crypt tidbit for the day.
Love it.
Hopefully we can edit that down to 15 minutes.
I think it took the right amount of time.
Okay, good.
That was a good activity. I like that a lot.
Your face was filled with rage the whole time. The entire time.
If I'm crying, it's just tears of joy. That's all.
Okay. All right, good.
You ready to get into this week's cryptid?
I think so.
Okay, so I mentioned that I'm Fouke Boy John.
Right, that's right. Fouke Boy John.
So today we're going to be talking about the Fouke monster.
The Fouke monster.
Fouke monster.
Fouke monster?
Arkansas loves its Razorbacks, but in Miller County, it's a different beast they talk about. Channel 7's Andrew Mobley took a trip down to Fouke to speak with some locals and some monster hunters.
No. Okay.
Fouke.
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 Yep.
Fouke monster.
Fouke monster.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So this is Fouke, Arkansas.
Okay.
And
okay, so it's got your favorite criteria, which is
a location.
It's a location.
Yep. Also known as the Boggy Creek Monster.
Boggy Creek. I like that. That's a good band name.
And the Swamp Stalker.
Swamp Stalker.
And I
I
gotta
want to make
say,
a band called the Boggy Creek Boys.
that's really good.
Yeah, I
oh,
like that.
yeah, I
Yep.
like that. You
Yep.
need a banjo player.
No, obviously, yeah. And a washboard player.
Yeah, could I play the spoons?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't be in it.
I gotta say 3 for 3 on the names. The Fouke Monster is I think probably the weakest.
Sure. Yeah.
But Boggy Creek Monster, great.
Really good.
Swamp Stalker, great.
Swamp Stalker, best one. I don't know it yet. I hope it's really scary.
Yeah.
Because like that invokes fear for me.
Yes.
The other two are kind of fun and cute, even though they say monster. Mm-hmm. But a Swamp Stalker, oh my god.
Actually, why don't we? I would put 2 together and call it the Boggy Creek Swamp. No, we shouldn't because that's really hard to say. The Boggy Creek Swamp Stalker.
That's maybe why they don't.
Yeah.
The Boggy Creek Swamp Stalker. It's
Yeah,
too
it's
many.
too-
Too many sort of shapes with my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So this was first sighted in the early 1970s
Oh, okay.
in Fouke, Arkansas.
Pretty young.
Relatively.
Could
Yep.
be Marshall Falk's dad.
Could be.
I don't know.
So it's a humanoid creature,
Okay.
very similar to he who should not be named on this podcast, Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Okay.
It is
I like that we both just named him
instantly.
Bigfoot. We're Hermione in this case.
Right.
Or does she? Yeah, she says it.
No, Harry doesn't
Harry
care.
doesn't care.
Fear
of the name invokes fear of the thing itself.
Who said that?
Close to Hermione.
So the Fouke Monster is a large bipedal creature covered in long dark hair,
Okay.
about 7 feet tall, about 300 pounds.
Okay.
So again, like kind of like Bigfoot, but picture him living in a swamp.
Okay.
He's wet and disgusting. And
Okay. So he's Shrek with a lot of hair.
I feel like that's really misleading, but
I mean, classic person who lives in a swamp.
let me give you a little bit more description.
It's weird that it lives in a swamp and also has hair. You'd think those two things. Because, like, if you go in a body of water with clothing on, there's no more sort of uncomfortable feeling.
True.
You just are like, why? My skin feels hard
Yeah.
and heavy, and I hate this.
Yeah.
And that's what he would be his whole life.
I guess so.
Huh.
It's basically an odor coming off of him that's basically a combination of a skunk and a wet dog. And it has bright red eyes
Okay.
about the size of a silver dollar.
Oh.
Which when I read that, I was like, are younger generations going to have any clue what
idea
that
what the
means?
penny is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they won't know what the penny is. When was the last time you saw a silver dollar?
Got one more silver dollar.
There's the Boggy Creek
This is
Boys.
the Boggy Creek Boys.
Number 1 hit.
Singing, when's the last time you saw a silver dollar? I think my grandpa gave me one before he died.
Exactly.
Not like on his deathbed. Like many years before he died. Yeah.
Bright red eyes about the size of a silver dollar.
Okay.
So anyway, that's why it is bipedal.
Does he have a Scottish accent, do we think? He does now.
No, he's from Arkansas.
Yeah, but he's a transplant. Where does Shrek live? He doesn't live in Scotland.
Good point, I guess.
They don't have swamps in Scotland because they're bogs.
Yeah. Do they call it a bog in the movie though?
No, they call it a swamp.
Yeah, you're right.
Get out of my...
What the fuck?
What the hell was that? Get out of my swamp, donkey. There, I kind of found it.
Better. Yeah. There's something a little off
Donkey!
about it. There. Okay, yep.
Get out of my swamp, donkey. It's the out.
Yeah.
Get out. Get out. Get out
going,
of my swamp, donkey.
You're going too hard.
What does a Scottish accent sound like? Who's the Scottish person?
Out.
Get out of my swamp, donkey. No.
No, you're not.
Get out of my swamp, donkey.
Closer.
Just sort of, if you just make the whole sentence one word.
Yeah, but even
Get
that,
out of my swamp,
you're still saying out the same way that's not working.
Get out of my Get it in my swamp donkey.
You gotta go the other direction. It's more of a rounded sound. It's
what's
no.
Get out of my swamp donkey.
You're increasing what you're doing.
Out.
There. Okay.
Get out. Get out.
That I think.
Get out of my swamp donkey.
Now you're fucking up the rest of it.
Get out of my swamp.
He doesn't even say that. So why are we so hung up on this?
He says something like that. God, I thought I could do a Scottish accent.
I mean, you're close.
I'm not.
They say more than one sentence, though. Think of something else.
I think they do. You can't take our. You can take our land, but you can't take our spirit.
It's so in the back
guttural.
of your throat.
It's
right
too
now
guttural.
Yeah.
You can't take our land, but you can take our land, but you can't take our freedom.
Why is it old?
That's how I got it out of the throat.
Yeah.
I want to put it up in the sort of upper palate, soft palate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's from Arkansas.
Continue. Go ahead. How to do a Scottish accent. Focus on alternating vowel sounds. Rolling your R's. The rolling of the R's. R's.
There.
Get out of my swamp donkey. It got closer, though.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Did you have any more?
It's pretty good.
Did you have anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us, folks.
So the Fouke monster.
Which sounds like a Scottish word.
The Fouke monster.
Fouke monster.
Yes, it does.
That was Paul McCartney. What you just did. Yes, it does.
The fucking Fouke monster is from Arkansas.
Okay.
So it should be
Arkansas, Scotland.
So Bobby Ford was out hunting with his boys.
The Bobby Ford, Robert Ford.
This is just a man named
Bobby Ford.
Bobby Ford. Is there a Robert Ford?
Isn't he a murderer?
Oh no, you're thinking of by the coward, the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. Is that it?
Literally, Robert Newton Ford was an American outlaw who killed fellow outlaw Jesse James.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Roger Deakins lost best cinematography. When he shot that, and he lost it to. Shoot, I don't remember.
This is the whitest guy with a podcast thing you've ever done.
Thank you.
I hated it so much. Robert Deakins' famous Lost, his greatest work, but it was lost to the ages. Shut up. Ugh, I wanted to leave that whole sentence. God. There's never been a sentence that I wanted to, kill myself. I just wanted, just in that sentence. Now I'm fine, now that it's over. That was terrible.
So Bobby and his boys were out hunting.
Okay. Yep. The Ford boys.
And they hear a scream coming from the house.
Oh,
and that's because his wife, Elizabeth Ford, was sleeping on the couch and felt a big hairy arm grab her through the screen window.
Oh.
And she screamed. They come back. Bobby sees.
Now, she felt a big hairy arm? Like she didn't see it?
I mean.
Okay, yeah.
I think if you feel it, it's as good as seeing it to me.
If you feel it, it's as good as seeing it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Sounds
like
good.
if I feel a big hairy arm, I don't need to see that it's a big hairy arm. You know what I mean?
I don't know. What? You are right, though, that I just a moment ago felt like I hated you and then also watched the most hated version I've ever seen of you. So, I mean, I don't know. Anyway.
Whatever. A big hairy arm grabbed her.
Yeah, okay.
Believe women, first of all. I don't know why you're immediately trying to discredit her.
No, you're right. I mean, my brain did go. It was probably just a dude trying to get fresh.
Yeah. So Bobby comes running.
Okay.
And
Bobby comes running. Hey. Bobby comes running. Bobby comes running down the country road.
That was Bobby Comes Running by the Bog Street Blues Boys.
What are they called? What are they called?
The Boggy Creek.
The Boggy Creek Boys.
Creek Boys.
Is that what? No, that's not. Something the Boggy Creek Monster? Yeah.
You
have it in your notes.
So Bobby comes back and sees this
Bobby
thing.
Come back. You've been gone too long. Now, Bobby, come back.
And he shoots it
By the
7 times.
Oh, my God. He's just ripping into this thing.
He literally unloads his gun on him. Like, he shot it 7 times because that he only had 7 bullets. If he had had 14, he would have shot him 14
times. Because of that dadgum assault rifle ban.
Right. And so they figure like at least like they've hurt the thing. It runs off.
7 times.
Yeah.
It's egregious.
It runs off, but they call the police. Investigators come. They find no blood. And they're like, what the hell? So the Fouke constable, Ernest Walraven,
you made all of this up.
said,
this is a story written by Basement Tony, isn't it? God damn it.
By the way, Basement Tony, sorry for our little few-week hiatus. I hope everything's okay over there.
He definitely died. Ugh. We were his only hope.
Shoot, we really have to keep our fans in mind when we're...
We do. How are you doing,
taking a
by
break?
The way?
I'm all right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been tough, but...
Yeah, okay, good.
Okay. So Constable Walraven is like, all right, Bobby, I couldn't see hide nor hair of this thing that you shot. No blood, no hair, no claw marks, nothing. And I know you ran out of ammo shooting this thing.
So here's some more.
So I'm going to loan you a whole bunch more and another gun just in case it comes back.
I love that, like, what I said was rooted in humor, but, like, I knew.
No, that's what happened.
Yeah, I knew.
He was like, take my gun, take this ammo. If he comes back, blast his fucking head off.
The constable said, this guy's probably crazy, so let's give him more guns. I don't see anything you're referring to, so here's an extra gun.
Yeah, so you're telling me your wife was screaming and she's terrified. Let me loan you some extra weapons.
Yeah. Do we know, this might be a little bit too much detail, but like, was the Fouke monster in the house at this point? I know he reached through the screen.
Yeah.
But then did he come in the house?
No, it was on. He was on the porch though.
Oh, okay.
They found footprints close to the house and scratch marks on the porch, and they did find damage to the window and siding.
Okay.
And they had said, the Fords had said that they had heard something moving around a couple nights prior, but hadn't seen anything until that night.
What do we think the Fouke monster was up to? And let's not make it gross.
Yeah. I wasn't going to.
No? Shocking.
I think it wanted to kill them.
You think it wanted to kill them?
Yeah.
Starting with her?
Yeah.
But he just wanted to do it slowly? Hey, sorry to wake you.
Yeah.
I'm just going to kill you real quick.
Okay, you're right. I mean, I guess that is... It did kind of like just shake her like, hey, are you awake?
I think he just was like...
Change the channel.
Hey, can we be friends?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm out here. I don't love it. I'm all hair and I live in a swamp.
Right. Yeah, no, I guess I think you're right.
Yeah.
I was thinking like about how scary it looks, and that's on me.
Yeah, fear. Just because you're afraid of it doesn't mean it's actually dangerous.
Honestly, that's probably the thing that I have learned the most from doing this podcast, that most cryptids are not like out to hurt people.
And that's even further proof as to why they do exist. Because they're like, I'm not going to go near these fucking hair trigger humans.
Yeah, shot me 7 times.
Every time they're a little bit spooked, they shoot me.
Yeah.
Why would I go near them? I'm
Yeah.
going to stay hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like two bullets short of a 50 cent. So,
Oh, because 50 Cent got shot 9 times in the jaw.
Yeah.
Wow! Hey,
you got one of my references.
God,
I thought
that was that reference had to travel through time and space, through the multiverse to come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
No, don't be. Don't be. Be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, I always am.
Good.
Yeah, so they did find footprints, 3 toes. So just a little.
The footprints had 3 toes.
Oh, they didn't. Sorry, that did sound like I was saying they found footprints, comma, 3 toes.
It did.
No.
And one of the facts about the Fouke monster is that it sheds its toes when scared.
No, the footprints had three toes. So
okay.
They're rounding out the police sketch of this thing.
Okay.
They figured out the toes.
Yeah.
So then it was they came back the next morning. The police did, and the Fords were
All
packing
dead.
up a U-Haul. They were so scared. So I think that lends a lot of credibility to the story.
Yeah.
Then it gets reported by Jim Powell at the Texarkana Gazette.
Well, you smiled like I knew any of those things.
Well, we recently talked about how
you know all of
I know every
Did you know that one?
town newspaper, of course.
No, you did not. The Texarkana Gazette?
No, that was a blind spot for me,
Yeah,
but now I know.
I got to imagine there's some pretty rough articles in the Texarkana Gazette.
Probably. But so Jim Powell's a journalist at the Texarkana Gazette, also the Texarkana Daily News, and he was the first one to report on it.
Do you think that the human form of the Fouke monster works at the Daily News?
No.
Like he puts on a pair of glasses and he becomes Marshall Fouke? Beat journalist on the streets.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Probably. He's just looking for his lowest lane.
Exactly.
So
Swamp.
Powell was interviewed about this later because he's the one who gave the Fouke monster, its name.
Its name, right? Okay.
He said,
So was it this story? The Ford story was the one that he wrote about, or is this
Yes.
a separate story?
he reported on the Ford sighting,
Got it.
but then sightings kept happening. Another couple after that saw a similar looking creature going down the highway.
Oh, okay.
God damn.
Going down on March Ford.
Going down, ape-like creature going down Highway 71.
Driving or walking?
Doesn't clarify.
Driving a Ford Bronco.
Yeah. And more footprints were found. The best known footprints were found in a soybean field. And they called the game warden to check them out. And he was like, I got no idea what these are.
Got nothing.
I can't verify it.
Moose have 3 toes.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh,
Right?
that's, yeah.
Give or take.
Give or take, yeah. Could be 2, could be 4.
I think it's a big moose.
I love how I just go, that's a good point, and I have no idea.
No idea.
If it's true.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of speculation, like, are these footprints a hoax? And then rumors started circulating that long ago, not that long ago, like a few weeks.
Okay. You know, that classic opening to Star Wars.
Yeah.
Long ago, a few weeks, in a galaxy far, far away, next door. Once upon a time, 4:30 today.
Rumor had it that, like, a few weeks back, a circus train had derailed and gone into the river, and that these sightings were animals who had escaped from the circus train.
Oh, the bearded lady.
Yeah.
The Fouke monster was the Fouke monster was looking for the bearded lady.
I was thinking more like the trained bear.
Oh, okay. But then
bounces
why
on a
wouldn't
ball
it
and
just
stuff.
be a bear?
Well, I think that's
like
probably
a
what it
regular
was.
bear.
That is 90% of the cryptids
Are
that we do
bears.
are bears.
Yeah. But the thing that I don't like about the bear theory here
Yeah.
is Robert Ford saw something.
Right.
Like even a crazy moonshined up Arkansanian,
Yep.
Insanian, doesn't shoot 7 times at nothing. So it saw, probably. Yes, is there a piece of the pie that says he's shooting at nothing? Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But the majority of the pie says that he saw something,
Yeah.
and he shot it 7 times.
Yeah.
Now, he might have missed, but it didn't die. A bear's dead after.
Probably.
Although
I
50
guess
Cent got
so.
shot 9 times, so
Yeah.
maybe not.
Well, so former Sheriff Leslie Greer, he was talking about it later, and he said, I know these people. They were very reliable and very truthful. This is my Arkansas accent.
It's really good. And also, these quotes are so quintessentially like how Republicans rationalize the horrors that they create.
Yeah.
I know them people. They're
good people.
Good, God-fearing people. They did not do this.
Yep.
Like, sir, his DNA,
Yeah.
he made a video that said he did it. No, they're good people.
Yep. So he continues. I don't know what they saw, but I do believe they saw something. So there were enough sightings where the local radio station posted a $1,000 bounty on the creature.
Bounty.
And it went unclaimed. No one was able to get it, but people tried. They were like,
why are we putting a bounty on all these fucking cryptids? How about just like a picture?
Yeah.
We don't need to.
Oh, well, I do. I think it was like any proof that it exists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
they
my
don't
head
need
of
to
bounty
produce the body.
means
Yeah.
murder it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that is what it meant. But people were like trying to track it down with like bloodhounds and stuff like that. And actually, the sheriff ended up instituting a gun ban because so many people were trying to find this monster. So I think that's
what was the result of the gun ban?
I think it was probably short-lived.
Yeah, probably.
But I think that's the way to address gun control in this country. I think we actually have a platform. If we can make enough people believe in cryptids,
yeah,
then we can figure out a way to not have to then ban guns, because there will be so many people trying to hunt them.
So that's so John, I want you to understand something. That's what's already happening. There's so many guns,
right?
So many people using those guns.
I know, but we need we need more so that then we can take them
more guns
away.
in more people's hands. So you have the same sort of philosophy as the constable who gave a crazy man more guns.
Yeah.
You say that the only solution to a cryptid with a gun is more guns. The only solution to a bad guy with a gun is more good guys with more guns. I
think it needs to reach a point where there's so many people wandering the streets with guns because they're trying to hunt the cryptids that we are convincing them are out there, that then people are like, okay, actually, time for a total ban. It's a bank shot. I get that, but
I don't like that theory.
I'm just saying, like, when you're trying to institute policy, you test it on a smaller scale, right?
Yeah, sure.
And we've seen it work in Fouke.
For what, a day and a half?
Yeah, about that. So in 1971, 3 people were fined $59 each for filing a fraudulent monster report.
Love that. He said, like, okay, quit wasting my time. You give me $59.
So there's 3 dudes who claimed that they were attacked by the Fouke monster.
Yeah.
And Leslie Greer, the sheriff.
Yeah.
He said, I think they were drinking and got into a scuffle and skinned one another up.
Skinned one another up.
Thank you, detective.
Great, really solid detective work.
Now, they interviewed every single cop they could find. I don't know why, but Chief Deputy H.L. Phillips said...
What are these names? Leslie Greer, H.L. Phillips. What was the constable's name? Wayraven?
Walraven.
Walraven?
Yeah. So H.L. Phillips says, I don't believe in it, but I got to give him a little bit of a different one, huh?
Yeah. Yep. Make him Scottish.
I don't believe in it. But it's Scottish.
Pretty good.
I don't believe in it, but I'd say you don't argue
again,
with people who...
just Liverpool. Just being a Beatle.
All right. I don't believe in it, but I'd say you don't argue with people who say they've seen it. Many were respectable and responsible folks.
There it is again. There it is again. He couldn't have done it. He was a sweet boy.
They're respectable. They're responsible. If they say they saw the swamp stalker,
then they did it.
Then that's the end of that.
He's a good boy,
as far as I'm concerned. So the current mayor, Cecil Smith.
I was gonna make a guess, and it wasn't gonna be as good as that. Mayor Plunderberry, Cecil Smith.
He said, "I used to coon hunt down there. People would ask me if I was scared, but I never felt anything that big could maneuver around.
Okay.
Some believe it strong, some don't." Which, when I initially read that, I was like, I was thinking he was saying some think that the creature is strong.
Yeah.
And some don't.
That's what I heard.
No, he said some believe it strong, some don't.
Believe it strong. Yeah, not it is.
Yeah, which is a great
some people
construction
believe
that
strong.
I'm going to try and weave that into my vernacular from go on.
I believe it's strong.
I believe it's strong. It's also hard to say that phrase without a southern accent.
I believe it's strong.
I believe it's strong.
I believe it's strong. It doesn't make sense without us. Yeah, you just sound like an idiot.
Yep.
Because it's an adverb. Strongly believe it.
Right.
Yeah. I believe it's something strong.
Some believe it's strong, some don't. Which
now, is it strong?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Right.
Strong enough to break through a screen door.
Okay, well, that's a human.
Stronger than me.
That's a literal human toddler. Break through a screen door.
So since 2013, they have hosted the Fouke Monster Festival.
Ooh.
It was previously called the Boggy Creek Festival.
Oh, Creek Boys, the Boggy Creek Boys headline.
Annual event dedicated to discussions, presentations, and lore related to the creature and other similar monsters.
I don't. You and I could go in like respectful cosplay, where we're gonna dress like locals.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Walmart and buy t-shirts that come in a 25 pack.
Yeah,
and some jeans that are on sale for $8.
This is the most offensive thing.
Yeah, I know. It's also Michigan though, so I don't care. And we'd still stick out like sore thumbs. I don't know why.
Probably
we would. They would say, "What are you doing here?
Yeah,
get out of here."
Yeah, probably your nose ring.
Well, I'd pop that out. Wouldn't matter. I don't like your aura, son.
Yeah.
I only fit in at a townie bar in Michigan because they're like, this guy's something different.
Yeah.
But I'm not threatened by him.
Right.
So I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
There's not an ounce of fear in me.
Exactly.
So let me observe.
Right.
That's the only reason that I'm ever ingratiated into a townie bar.
I think it's a similar thing with me where it's like if you are running away from a bear, you just have to be faster than the next slowest person or whatever.
Yeah.
People who probably hate me want me around so that there's at least one person's ass they could kick. Like if something happens and I have to kill someone, I know I could kill him.
I'm good. I'm solid there.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I hang out with you.
Yeah, I figured. So anyway, the Fouke Monster Festival, the proceeds for that go to the school district, which is great.
Okay, great.
I know you're shocked that they have one.
Yeah, I am.
Since 2019, they have raised $3,000.
Do you think they're spending too much on the festival, or just they have low attendance?
They actually raise like hundreds of thousands of dollars, but they are putting hundreds of thousands into it.
Albert, we do not need a life-size Bigfoot walking around this place. It costs too much money. All it is the Chewbacca mask from Star Wars. Can't do it. We don't need a roller coaster at the Folk Festival.
The Bog Street Boys, their rider
is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
God damn it, we can't afford this. Last year you did a VR experience in a swamp. People just go to the swamp. That cost us $4 million.
And then you did a whole reenactment of the circus train derailment.
With a life-size train and everything.
Pyrotechnics alone.
I gotta admit I was impressed, but it costs too much damn money.
The kids need books.
It's gonna need at least another $1,000 a book. $3,000 is good.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
How much could a school cost?
Right, yeah. So there's actually a movie called The Legend of Boggy Creek.
Ooh.
That was made in 1972 about this very tale. It's a docudrama. Horror.
Okay. So does a docudrama just mean a made-up documentary?
Yes.
Okay.
But not a mockumentary. Like it's played. I really wish I had watched it before this.
Yeah.
And we will not become professionals until we put in that kind of level of work.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's on me.
Yep.
But I do get the sense that it's maybe closer. It's closer to the Blair Witch Project than it is to This Is Spinal Tap.
Okay, got it. Where like they're pretending it's real, but they want you to think it's real, but they know they're making things up.
Yeah, but I do think that we would find it very funny.
Oh, I'm so in for it.
One of the reasons I didn't watch it is because it's not available to screen. I would have had to pay $4 to rent it.
Why wouldn't you?
That's like a tenth of the school budget.
Exactly. That's not how math works, but pretty close.
So We don't know exactly, but it's believed to have cost about $160,000 to make the movie in 1972.
Whoa.
Pretty
adjusted for inflation.
Yeah.
That's like $3,000. That's not nothing.
It's not nothing, but it's still like pretty low budget. Like I wonder.
Yeah, but I don't think it sounds like it wasn't made by like Paramount Pictures. Sounds like it was an indie film.
It was an indie film.
I'm so curious where they got their funding.
So
for it.
2 years later, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was made independently for $140,000.
Oh wow!
So it's like around that.
And it's just as good.
So The Legend of Boggy Creek was the 11th highest grossing movie of 1972.
Oh my God, we have to watch this.
It grossed $20 million.
What?
Yeah.
It grossed $20 million?
Yes.
And they filmed it for 160?
Yep.
Can you imagine? So when did it come out?
1972.
1972.
Yep.
And the things that are playing are Star Wars. Did that come out a little later? The fucking Godfather. So
Don't look it up. I was going to do a thing.
Oh, I've only seen that one. Go ahead.
Deliverance.
I've never seen it, but yeah. I love the idea of like, here's what's playing. It's 1972. There's only like 4 movies at a time.
Yeah.
And enough people to the tune of $20 million said, hey, let's go see the folk what is it? Legend of Folk Monster?
The Legend of Boggy Creek.
The Legend of Boggy Creek. I would.
Yeah.
I would.
I mean, The Godfather grossed $130 million. But like, so if you are thinking about like the box office hit of the year,
yeah, and
then a $160,000 movie, like that delta is actually not that crazy. 20 million.
I bet it's good.
It's currently 2.9 stars on Letterboxd. This review from Cassidy is Sexy says.
You had to know, like, you didn't read, because, like, when I read something, before I say it out loud, I've read it in my head.
I did a couple things. A couple things were happening in my head. My initial instinct was to skip it, obviously.
Yeah.
But then I just didn't think it would be the right thing to do to read Cassidy is Sexy's review without shouting him or her out.
You're right, but it was more the tone with which you said it.
I tried to get through
Cassidy is Sexy. Okay.
So
is the poster Cassidy, or is the poster someone who wants Cassidy?
Cassidy has nothing to do with the movie other than this person watched it.
I'm so intrigued now.
I'm just reading their review.
Does Cassidy know
about what?
That this person finds them sexy.
That's their username.
I know. If that person made their username Cassidy is Sexy, then they find Cassidy sexy. Or is it Cassidy?
I think it's probably Cassidy.
No, that's very vain. I don't think Cassidy's that vain.
No. Well, you haven't even heard their review.
Is she sexy?
I'm not gonna comment on that.
You should. All right, I'll look. I'll do the research afterward.
So she rated it
1.5. I see.
1.5 stars.
Yeah.
The Boggy Creek Monster is just Florida Man. Some of the cinematography was genuinely beautiful, though.
Okay.
Then Matthew Mox gave it 3 stars, which is
now,
above
is
the
sexy?
average. I don't know. He doesn't have a username, or he doesn't have a headshot in his username.
Okay.
Docudrama about a cryptid called the Fouke monster. These were all the rage in the 70s, and this is one of the better entries with good wilderness photography and some mildly creepy moments.
Were they all the rage in the 70s? Documentaries about cryptids?
That's the first that I'm hearing of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Max, you're not sounding very sexy.
Maybe he's talking about docudramas.
Oh, docudramas in general.
We can't talk about these random people being sexy or not.
I don't see. Exist. I'm not looking at him. I'm just inferring based on that comment.
Okay.
The cover looks awesome of this movie.
It really does.
We're watching this.
It is really cool. So, all right, my last thing here.
Yeah.
I told you there's a lot about this.
Yeah.
This one. So
yeah, you didn't, but there is.
So 1991 was the last time it was cited. Then in 97 and 98. But
okay.
In 91, the creature, and again, this is information that is like relayed in passing. There's not a lot made of this, but in 1991, the creature was reportedly seen jumping from a bridge.
Oh no!
So
poor Fouke monster.
I think the Fouke monster killed itself.
Yeah. Fouke monster It got tired of people not letting him hang out with them.
Yeah. I mean, everyone reaches a breaking point, and I think it's a tragic story about how hard it is to, be in a town that isn't
in Arkansas,
accepting, and
it's a sort of
longing for connection,
sort of like the sort of southern epitome of ennui.
I mean, that sentence sounded like something, but I'm not sure it actually.
I was
meant
trying
anything.
to do a real Ira Glass sort of vibe there. That's so sad. But then it was seen again in '97.
Yes, there were sightings where it was in a dry creek bed.
Okay, that's probably why it killed itself, because its swamp dried up.
Oh yeah, maybe climate change.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the Fouke monster.
And there also, that one woman said, we got them all over the place.
It's true.
So it could have been a different one.
Could have been. I think it probably was a different one. Yeah.
As more habitats get destroyed, we might see more Fouke monsters.
Yeah, we might see the suicide rate for Fouke monsters. Fouke. Yep.
Wow.
So that's the Fouke monster.
What are, if any, what are some of its powers? Like, is it strong? Or is it just a big guy? Hairy guy.
It's a big, sort of ape-like creature. Not unfortunately, because I don't want to draw this connection too closely, but it's kind of like Bigfoot.
I'm gonna say that it has the powers of Shrek, which is sort of ninja-like abilities as well. You ever notice that about Shrek?
I can't say I have.
Yeah, people don't see it. He moves with the grace of a swan.
Does he?
Oh my God, it's incredible. Next time you watch Shrek,
okay,
as I assume you do regularly, like I do, really pay attention to his fight scenes. He does a lot of skull bashing, but he does a lot of.
Oh yeah, okay. Laid on his feet.
Yeah, he's agile.
He's like like sometimes you'll see offensive linemen do something that's really
Yep. Exactly.
And it's shocking to see a body like that move in such a manner.
Yes. So in essence, I'm going to just, in my head, as we move into the Cryptid, he is Shrek with a lot of hair.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm picturing him like Mila Kunis in Black Swan.
Why?
Great ballet dancer.
But
very
small.
So Natalie Portman is one iteration of a great ballet dancer who
Oh, what? Sorry.
Sorry,
I had this crazy dream where I know, wild, on our podcast about cryptids, you were describing the plot to Black Swan to me. It was wild. Sorry. What were we talking about?
Darren Aronofsky's Black Swan.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Ah!
But Natalie Portman, she can never be a truly great dancer because she can't let herself get beyond the need to be perfect, for every step to be perfect. And that actually makes her a worse dancer, ironically. Mila Kunis has more of a free spirit, and she can improvise, and she has this innate charm and sexiness because of how free she is with her movement and her body. And your face is like, usually,
I'm glad you picked up on it because I was telegraphing it pretty hard.
I know, but I am sensing that it's not a joke, that you're losing interest.
Now it's
before, I knew you were joking when you were pretending to fall asleep.
No. I lost interest second one.
You genuinely look
second.
angry at me.
I contain multitudes. I am. But I also was intrigued to see how far you could go. The only thing I know about that movie is they fuck.
I was getting there.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
But,
I've watched that scene a lot.
So that's how I picture the swamp creature. That is a crazy movie. That was re-released on IMAX, and I can't think of a movie that is less of need to be shown on an IMAX screen.
I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna wrap it up. How do you keep luring me into a conversation about a movie that I have never seen and have no interest in seeing?
We don't need to re-release every movie on IMAX, is my point. Wait, what was my point?
Well, you started that by saying that the giant hairy monster that lives in a swamp is Mila Kunis.
I am building off your premise, which is that it's like Shrek, who is like a ballet dancer.
Which was it. That's it. It's done.
No, but I needed to make it my thing.
You needed to make it Mila Kunis.
Just her approach to dance.
How? What?
I already explained it.
You did. You sure did. You sure did.
I think that's what the Swamp Stalker wants, is to just be free with its self-expression.
It almost makes me angrier that you did get there, that you did draw a conclusion ultimately. I almost wish that was just a bit. You had a point to make the whole time, and it took you that long to make the point?
Well, if you just let me go instead of making faces.
I'm not going to let you cook for a recipe that I don't want. No, I don't like a single ingredient in that recipe. Do not cook. Don't let him cook.
I think this will be valuable when we're talking about, like, will this creature beat another creature? Like, you are going to have the image of this
of
sexy
Shrek,
ballet dancer.
Of Shrek who has ninja-like abilities, which is what I said.
Fine. All right. You're going to picture Shrek. I'm going to picture Mila Kunis.
But giant and hairy.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Wait, who are you thinking of? Yeah, so as far as powers go...
He's just strong. He's a strong, agile man. That's it.
Yeah, and a good...
And how tall is he?
Good dancer.
Okay.
Can turn into a bird.
No, that's interesting. No, I know you, but does that happen? Are we saying that's part of the lore?
In Darren Aronofsky's Black Swan,
sure, yeah,
the characters do turn into a bird.
I'm asking you right now, is that now canonical for...
Well, first of all,
the Fouke monster.
They couldn't find him when they shot him. I think if he had ran away, he might have...
If he had run away.
No,
if he had ran away.
If he ran away.
If he done ran away.
But they also found 3 toed footprints, which to me are very bird-like. It could be... We could be dealing with something that transformed into a...
Okay, I do like
swan.
that. Not allow, but I will not allow it. I
Okay,
will
fine.
not allow your strange diatribe about Black Swan to impact the lore of this creature. Unless there's something else that said he was a bird. Just your nonsense. Nope, you're thinking too long. Nope, he does not a bird. No bird-like qualities whatsoever.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so let's get into the Cryptid off. Or was that it?
That's it.
It has to be it.
That's it.
Okay.
Darren Aronofsky also made The Whale.
Never seen it.
Me neither.
Okay.
Killed them all.
Let's power through a few of these because I think we need to cut down on categories a little bit. What's its fright level and gruesomeness?
9.
What?
It's pretty scary. A big, hairy, smelly creature who's reaching through your window and has red eyes this big.
Yeah, okay, fair. But that's the story, not the creature.
All we have are stories in this world.
Okay.
We're only going off of stories.
It's fair. But like you're ascribing its fright level. You're describing like what it did. Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Which is maybe why we should combine chaos level and fright level. Because they're ultimately like kind of the same idea.
No, they're not.
Chaos
the same
creates
idea.
Fear.
No, I'm going to defend your original construction of this.
My only point is there's too many of them.
There's just go through them faster.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So when David Fincher and
I constantly reckon with the fact that I'm yet another white guy with a podcast.
Yeah. And
I'm
just reminding the listeners.
75% of the time you open your mouth, it just further eradicates my belief that we're doing anything of value to the world here.
So when David Fincher and Aaron Sorkin were trying to get The Social Network made, they make it, or they write the script and bring it to the studio. And the studio is like, it has to be under 2 hours. You have like a fucking 300-page script here. And they're like, okay, we're just going to read it twice as fast. And that's literally what they told the actors and they just read the script twice as fast
Is there a world? Do you think there's a world in which, like, that was an interesting fact?
If you had just let me say it.
I did. I was silent. I was silent. I sat here like this,
but now
dreading my very existence.
It was a response to how do we make it faster, and now it's disconnected from that thought, and that's why it seems random.
It was a response to how do we make it faster by speaking for 4 hours about the social network.
But we got to do it faster.
Oh my god!
Same amount of categories, but just faster.
I hate that you made a point. Like, I almost wish it was just a bit. Okay, fucking 9 out of 10. Fine.
Yeah.
What's his power level? 3. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's got the power of Lenny from Mice and Men. Like, it's just a big guy.
Right.
Which is, in fact, what I think it is. I was going to mention this later. I think it was like a very large man in a hunting, like
a ghillie suit. Yeah.
Yes, like a ghillie suit.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think that's all it was.
Maybe.
And it got shot 7 times. I think he missed.
I mean, we've established precedent that 50 Cent can get shot 9 times. It's not out of
7?
the realm of possibility. Right. Yeah.
All right, so 3 out of 10.
I would say even lower.
2 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay. The chaos level it created. A fair amount of chaos for the Fords. A lot. That forced them to move their family. But everyone else just sort of seems like, yep, we got them.
No. It actually led to a temporary gun ban.
I forgot about that because I wanted to erase your whole gun theory from my brain. You're right. Okay. It's fair amount of chaos.
Yeah, compared to other Cryptid, it's a fair amount of chaos.
Okay. All right, 7.5?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, 7.5.
I think that's the end of the categories, right?
Oh, suddenly you want to remove categories?
Okay, if I were a Cryptid, would I want to have sex with this Cryptid?
Yeah.
So my initial instinct is to say no because of the smell.
Yeah, the smell's tough, but some Cryptids might be into that.
Exactly. If that is part of our biology, then it's probably not going to bother me. I'm probably not going to clock it.
Those smells are probably partially pheromones.
Yeah. So then maybe like I'm even more inclined to do
I was going to say, I would argue, rarely are cryptids described by their smell. The fact that this has a smell leads me to believe that it's even more fuckable.
Yeah.
If you were a cryptid.
Right.
Critically.
And I do think like we know that they're reaching out for human connection, which I think is an equation that I always want to think about.
Yeah, your primary criteria for this is if they're interested in you. And I think there's a case to say that it's very interested in you. Yeah, and companionship. Yep. And really the antithesis of your fiance.
I guess that's why I found this so compelling.
We need to keep this in here to see if she ever listens to it.
Oh, she never, ever will.
I know. Because she's ashamed, as she should be. Frankly, of both of us, but more of you.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a nice 8.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even say my
Which
number.
Coincidentally, I think is the size of its penis. A nice 8. Soft, too. I'm thinking even more erect. Hey, Julie.
I'm Mrs. Petzold. I'm going to agree with you and say 8.
Yeah. I think it's there's an attraction to a large. Every person is attracted to large things.
We watched Frankenstein recently, and
who's we?
The Swamp Stalker.
You and the Swamp Stalker. Okay.
And there was a question. The Swamp Stalker was like, "Why is Mia Goth's character like so attracted to Frankenstein immediately?" And I was just like, "He's tall.
He's big. He's big. Big. Oh, that's big. I can climb. I want."
It's literally the same reason everyone's attracted to Jacob Elordi. Like he's tall.
I think like everyone wants to be small. Yeah. Everyone just wants to be smaller than the person they're fucking.
Yeah.
I think that's ultimately what it is. Everyone. Even men with women, I think, would want that if it was societally.
Don't have the opportunity that much.
Right,
yeah.
Exactly. So 8 out of 10. Honestly, this might be, I'm thinking through them now. Yeah, I would argue at least top 3, if not my favorite name of all of them. I don't like Fouke Monster. That's stupid. I
Yeah,
actually hate that because I don't
town
know how to
name.
say it, and I hate that.
But Boggy Creek, that's
Boggy Creek
a good one.
Monster, and then the Swamp Stalker.
Yeah.
Really good.
Really strong. Yeah.
The only thing that would keep it out of a 10 is if it could syllabically. It's ironic that syllabically is hard to say.
Yeah.
Because it has so many syllables.
Yeah.
If syllabically it was easier to say the Boggy Creek Swamp Stalker, I think it'd be a 10.
Yeah.
But it's too hard to say.
Yeah.
So like I just bump it down to maybe a 9.
Okay. I agree.
9.5.
I'd leave it at 9 maybe.
Okay. All right.
There's there is alliteration with Swamp Stalker.
Swamp Stalker.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's say 9.5.
All right, 9.5.
Although I do think we need more of a demerit for the fact that the main name is the Fouke monster.
That's fair. So how about 9.11?
Okay. Perfect.
9.2.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Because it's not its fault that
the town's name
the town
sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
And in a town where everyone else's name is incredible. This is a town of whimsy.
True.
Officer Wayraven.
You're right. I mean, this is
Liesel Kennedy or whatever the fuck.
Cecil Smith, I think.
Cecil Smith.
Yeah. Leslie Greer.
Leslie Greer.
Yep. The coward Robert Ford.
It's kind of the Oz to all of those names. Like Oz is a stupid name, but like everyone's name in the alphabet.
Yeah.
God, that movie sucked. Okay. Who would play them?
You know, this always catches me off guard, and so I try and just go with my gut.
Yeah.
And I actually feel like
I got one too.
that has led me to the right answer a lot of the time.
Okay.
Right now
You crushed it with Jim Varney, I'm going to tell you that. So.
Right now I'm just vamping until something comes to
okay, go. Keep
my
going.
mind.
Yep.
So sometimes you just need to keep talking, and I've landed on one that I'm not happy with. I don't want to necessarily
let's work our way into it.
But it's the first name that came to my mind was Chris Pratt.
No, terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible, bad. Jason Momoa.
Oh, great.
The long hair, I can see it getting all swamped down.
Yeah.
He's big man.
That's great.
You think he's good?
Yeah.
I was trying to think of like a big man, like because Jason Momoa is trim.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of like big, tall man. Okay, let's stick with Jason Momoa.
Okay.
How about Mike Myers?
Okay. But just
because he's got to do the Scottish accent. Who can we get to do a Scottish accent?
Yeah. He's maybe the only one.
Yeah. He's the only one that can do it.
So, Andrew Wilson.
Who's this?
The third Wilson brother.
I don't know. A single Wilson brother.
Owen Wilson? Luke
Wilson? Oh, that's good because he's like a forest man.
Yeah. And they're from Texas.
Okay. And he's
pretty tall.
Formidable height.
Yeah.
Okay. Andrew Wilson. I like it.
I think it's...
And he could do the all right. That's Matthew McConaughey.
But he could still do it. We could make him do it.
Just do it.
Yeah. And I think it also helps us, like if we have let's say we have $160,000 budget.
We need someone
who's we're just not going to break the bank.
Yeah. Would you get a beer with him?
I would. Yeah. Definitely.
He just wants companionship.
Yeah.
Seems like the only thing he wants.
Yeah.
And he didn't get it, so he killed himself. If that's not relatable, I don't know what is.
He might have been reaching in the window being like, hey, can you grab me a beer?
Hey, come give me a kiss.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, if you're asking.
Yeah.
He didn't go for it.
Yeah.
He just, hey, come give me
waiting for consent.
Hey, come give me a kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, the way you said that was so creepy and like lived in.
Hey, come give me a kiss.
Yeah, that's, oh my God.
Hey,
I don't like this.
Hey, come give me a kiss.
It's making me want to.
Yeah, I want to hear his Scottish accent. I want all of it.
Yeah, me too.
So it's him versus the Loveland
Southern accent, but that's okay.
Scottish accent.
Yeah.
They both live in a swamp, which is interesting.
Oh, yeah.
So they might not fight.
Yeah,
we're brethren.
But we're gonna make them.
He's bigger. Frogman has the gun, the wand. Remember?
Yeah.
But
fuck, I forgot that he's.
But he was shot 7 times and was fine. So
right.
I think he renders firearms useless.
Yeah, right.
So I'm gonna take the gun out of the equation, and then it's just pure muscle and brawn. The frogman can jump around a lot, but I feel like one good leap at the wrong time, and he just grabs him.
Yeah.
And bites his head off like Ozzy Osbourne, R.I.P.
Yeah.
To a bat.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so I mean, I'm comfortable giving it to him. I'm not sure if I would put money on it, but
Sure.
especially if it was like best.
Well,
4 out of 7.
Yeah, that would also be very horrible to do. we don't want to set up.
But we might have to.
Yeah. Who'd be more chill hang? Chill hang.
I think probably.
I think there's a definitely here. I would argue, but go ahead.
I think the Boggy Creek Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's just like, he wants companionship, but he's clearly not going too hard for it.
Right.
He's not like, hey, can I hang out? He's just like, hey,
Right.
hey, can you hang out real quick? Would you got some time to hang out?
And
Hey,
you say no, and
come give me a
like,
kiss.
I'm going to shoot. I am going to shoot you. And he's not, which also begs the question of why are they calling him the Stalker? Because he's not coming back.
Well,
like,
he
got the message.
I think if you tap someone on the shoulder through a screen one time.
Okay, yeah. It is. It's hard to
stalkerish
shake that.
behavior.
Fair.
But again, he's desperate. People do strange things when they're desperate for companionship.
Yeah.
So I think if we invite him and like, hey man, don't touch people.
Yeah.
If they haven't been asked,
Right.
if they haven't asked to be touched, quit asking for kisses.
Yeah.
And just come have a beer with us. I think it'd be pretty chill. Whereas the frogman's like, hey man, where we getting cocaine at?
Right.
And I'm just like, shut up.
That's so funny. I pictured him being pretty cooked up too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in a rage. I need some French flies. Stupid. So then the last one is moot, but who would you rather see in your backyard? Which I would give to the frogman, personally. To see a matted, wet, large man hulking toward me? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Versus a frog, like, hey, what's up?
Yeah. No, I agree. I definitely would rather see the Frogman.
Yeah, but it's moot because
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Another hit from the Boggy Creek Boys.
2
out of 3 ain't bad. Okay. Unseated. And for the first time, well, not the first time, but in what we are hoping to happen naturally, a man creature was defeated by a non-man creature. I'll guess physically he's a man, but it's not in his name.
Bipedal creature.
Yeah, but it's not in his name. Like man is not
That's
in
true.
his name.
That's true. Yeah. Great.
I want to go back to the one quick point. I think I could beat the Frogman. That's why I think it's pretty clear that, and he's bigger. He's just a bigger man than me.
Right.
I think I could defeat the Frogman in a fight
But he has a magic wand.
without the magic wand.
Yeah.
But we've rendered that null and void.
Okay, so we're collecting. In certain instances, we're collecting weapons before the
No,
fight.
we've rendered it null and void because he can take 7 bullets.
Oh, right. Okay.
So, yeah.
But you can't.
Right. But I'm saying if
Maybe
that's
you can.
out of the picture, want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay. If that's out of the picture, which it is in this case,
Right.
I could beat the Frogman up.
Right. If bullets didn't harm you.
Sure, we can say that. Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a frog leg?
I have actually.
My grandpa's favorite food.
Really?
Yeah, was a
that
frog
seems like a
leg.
contrarian affect.
Could be.
Oh,
But my grandma cooked weird shit.
They're French, are they not? Or
He
the other
lived
side?
in France for a long time. Same side, but
Yeah.
my grandma is French.
I think that's a fun way for when someone's like, "What's your favorite food?" He's like, "Frog's legs," and that gives him the window to talk about how he lived in France.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's probably exactly what my grandpa did. He
Yeah.
did, although that's not true. He hated to speak.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Just liked to-
Maybe the guy liked frog legs.
Fun fact, and I'm sure this is an exaggeration, but it is close enough to the truth. He lived in a very small town, and I was talking to him at one point, and he was like, I ran out of books. And I was like, well, why don't you go to the library and get a new one? And he was like, no, I've read every book in the library.
Oh my God.
He would read 2 novels.
He's literally Belle from Beauty and the Beast.
He kind of is. Kind of is. He would literally sit there. He would smoke a pack of cigarettes and read 2 books a day. 4 novels. That's all he wanted to do, unless there was a NASCAR race on or an Ohio State Buckeyes game on.
Of course, yeah.
Other than that,
Wow.
leave me alone with my cigarettes and my books.
That's good life.
Yeah.
And frog's legs.
And frog's legs.
There's just not enough to them for it to be someone's favorite food, I feel like.
It's basically like eating a bug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're really just liking the seasoning and the...
Sure, at that point,
Yeah.
because you're just eating small chicken.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the Bog Man won.
Yeah.
The Bog Boys.
Yeah.
Foggy Bottom Boys.
We'll see what happens next episode.
What is his name? We need to determine. It's not because we're not doing the Folk Monster anymore.
I think I like Boggy Creek Monster.
Boggy Creek Monster. That's good. That's
But
good.
Swamp Stalker is what I keep gravitating
Either
towards.
one's fine.
Okay.
It's just not the Folk Monster.
Yeah.
Fouke Monster.
No.
All right. All right. Well, thanks for joining us for another episode. All right. Well, so let's end the show the same way we always end it.
If we have to.
Okay. It is season 2.
Oh,
So
a window.
I would give a window if you have a suggestion. Could we write a hit song by the Soggy Bottom Boys?
Okay.
What are they called? The
Boggy Creek Boys.
The Boggy Creek Boys. Oh, there's no way that's going to be in tune. The Boggy Creek Boys decidedly do not play a ukulele, but
All right, so we're gonna end on a song. Is that how we're gonna do
Yeah.
season 2 every time?
Yep.
We're gonna have to come up with a different instrument every time. I think though.
I don't like this ending. But we're going to do it once. We're going to do it this time.
I love it because I don't have to improvise the lyrics.
Yes, you do.
Okay, ready?
Yep. I saw a hand through my screen. It made me scream. Then my husband came running, shot his man 7 times, and he wasn't done yet. It would be nice if you changed the note. Yeah, okay. He jumped off a bridge, killed himself, and nobody cared. Bog Creek Monster, the Bog Creek Monster, Bog Creek Monster. He lets out a wet fart.
That was really good.
Really good. I think we crushed that.
Good playing by me, mostly.
And really good lyrics by me. I hated that. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye.